The Toyota Camry is a heavyweight in the family sedan market, loved by customers all over the country. An all-new model has been released this year, and it promises to be better than ever.
But as always, there's one major rival looking to take the Camry down, a car that we currently feel is our favorite in the family sedan segment, the Honda Accord. Is the Camry good enough to beat this car?
Styling is subjective and a matter of personal taste, but there's no denying this new model is leaps ahead of the old model in terms of design. In fact, this is the first comparison test where I can confidently say the Camry is the better looking car. But it's inside where the Camry really stands out. Forget for a moment the better styling design elements and the nicer mix of materials in this XSC test model. It's the user-friendly, well laid out functionality that really impresses us. All of the controls are well marked, well placed, and simple to use. The buttons on the center console are massive, and nice little touches have been added, like a sliding center armrest and a cell phone holder. But it's not all good in here. There are some quality issues we're not a fan of, especially in these flimsy door panels. Still, we'll take the overall design of the Camry over the Accord.
Technology-wise, these two cars are pretty even. They can both be equipped with adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, and have LED lighting. But I have to give a slight edge to the Honda Accord. It also has another piece of technology that the Camry just doesn't, and that's Honda's lane watch camera. Every time you hit your right turn signal, it shows you what's going on in your blind spot right here on this main screen. And speaking of screens, the Accord has two of them, one up top and one that's dedicated solely to audio controls. And personally, I don't think that smaller screen is any use. And I kind of prefer the Camry's simplistic approach of just having one big screen. But overall, I have to give the technology edge to the Accord. As has been the case for a long time, both the Camry and the Accord can be equipped with a 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder engine. For this test, we've picked the most popular versions of these cars, the 4-cylinder equipped models. When it comes to power, the Accord makes slightly more, and I have to give the edge to its transmission. And sure, we tend to gripe about CVTs, but this model is so efficient and responsive, especially in comparison to the Camry's 6-speed automatic transmission. In terms of steering, we find the Accord to be actually a little bit stiffer, especially at highway speeds where the Camry feels like it's wandering a bit. But in terms of suspension, we do feel that the Camry is actually a bit more preferable, but overall we have to give the drivability advantage to the Accord. Not only is its engine more powerful and responsive, it's also more fuel efficient. But make no mistake, the Camry is quite good too, and especially at highway speeds, we found it to be quite a bit more quieter.
In case you haven't noticed a theme developing, these two cars are very close. The trunk space is separated by 0.1 cubic foot and rear legroom is less than a half inch apart. But in the real world, the Camry wins in both regards. When it comes to the trunk, there's more space between the rear wheel arches and the actual taillights, and the Camry has split folding rear seats unlike the Accord. And with the back seat, Sam and I found that both comfort and legroom are similar between the two cars, but the Accord does lack headroom in comparison to the Camry. Neither are great, but we do fit in the Camry, whereas the Accord, it's pretty damn tight. With these two deadlocked in a tie, it all comes down to value. Now both cars cost about the same when similarly equipped, and they both come with the same warranty. In terms of fuel economy, the Accord is rated higher, and in the real world, we returned 31 miles per gallon in the Honda, whereas the Toyota returned 30.2. So that makes the Accord the better value, right?
Well, no it doesn't. For the same money, the minor advantage in fuel economy just isn't enough. The Toyota Camry is just a well put together package, a well thought out, family friendly one too. When it comes to practical family sedans, it looks like we have a new favorite, the Toyota Camry.